question about spirituality and its relevance comes because we are understanding it or trying to understand it from the English word spirituality. But in Sanskrit, the word is Adhyatma. That is coming from the Atma. To understand this better, I feel it is essential to step back a bit and observe the progress of philosophy and the methodology of that progress. Every civilization is known by the philosophical ramifications it has. Much of the Western society, what we see today, derives its philosophical basis from the Greek philosophy. And the Greeks spoke of 4 elements, those which can be perceived. You can perceive earth, you can see water, you can see air, fire, you can perceive air. So these were the 4 elements. There was no 5th element. However, in the Indian philosophy, there is a 5th element, the element of space. That element brings in the higher dimension.
Yeah, so it should be kind of go with the ones which are high.
Over a lot of time, people evolved, the society evolved. Initially, we were like cavemen. We were working with instincts. And slowly, there was a progress. Higher centers started developing. And we started looking at the world. However, the Indian system dates back to many thousands of years, many millennia. And over this period, people realized, not everybody, some people realized that we look at the body. After a lot of thought, there comes, there is something known as the mind. Not very clear what it is, but there is something called mind. Today, the Western society is at that level, body, mind. 50 years ago, they were speaking only of the body. Now, they say, no, it's not the body, it's a body-mind. In medicine, they speak of psychosomatic disorders and somatopsychic disorders. This started about 50, 60 years ago. Till before that, it was only the body. But in the Indian system, there is the discovery that there is a dimension beyond the mind also. That is the dimension of the Atma. And the existence of Atma is the most important. It is something like the essence is the Atma. You have the car, you have the driver of the car, but neither the car nor the driver of the car is capable of taking the car in any direction until and unless the passenger in the car, the owner of the car, does not give an instruction, I want to go in this direction. The car nor its driver will move anywhere. It's not a question of can or cannot, will not, because they have not got the instructions. Once that instruction is given, then the owner sits back and reads and does whatever else. Then it is the driver and the car who have to navigate along. The same is the situation. You have the Rath, you have the Rathi, and have the person who is sitting in the Rath. You have the Rath, the Sarathi, and the person who is sitting. That person sitting is the Atma. And then they realized that it is from there that things are coming. And of course, then there was an entire long list of analysis and experiments and everything. And this knowledge was distilled. Initially, it appears that these two streams, spirituality is one different direction and materialism is another different direction. And it appears that east is east and west is west, and never shall the twain meet. But it is not so. Because we are all finally part of that one individuality. If my right hand is being pulled to one side, how is it my left hand is not going to be affected? If I have a tree and I take care of the leaves of the tree, if I take care of the twigs of the tree, I take care of the fruits of the tree, I take care of the flowers of the tree, I take care of the trunk of the tree, and that is all I do, what will happen? No matter how well I take care of the tree will wither away. Until and unless I don't nourish the roots, which are not visible. There's nothing visible there. Oh, जमीन के नीचे क्या है? कुछ नहीं है. जो जमीन के नीचे है, वही सब चीज है. That is the essence. If you don't water the roots, if you don't nourish the roots, the tree is going to wither away and die away. This awareness is known as spirituality. Now tell me, if the tree of life starts withering away, will you be able to fulfill your duties? Will you be able to perform your actions? No, you will not be able to. If you do not have money in your pocket, you will not be able to do any activity. You need to have money in your pocket to purchase things. In the same way, you need to nourish your roots. And the roots, the essence, the crux of human existence is the Atma. So acknowledging the Atma and working with it is what Adhyatma is all about. So when you understand Adhyatma in this light, then there is no discrepancy, there is no dissonance, there is no conflict. It is all very clear. Spirituality is that science which nourishes the roots of human existence. And doing so, you can utilize your capabilities, you can increase your capabilities to whichever degree you want. And then from an ordinary human being, you can become a sublime superman. You become a genius. And when you become a genius, whichever field it is, you will shine. That is the essence of spirituality. And when you understand this to be the basis of spirituality, then there is no conflict. In fact, when you forget this, then the understanding gets clouded. And when the understanding gets clouded, then you are not able to perform your duties properly. Therefore, I would say that if you really are interested in performing your commitments and responsibilities and duties properly, then it is extremely essential for you to pay heed to the spiritual principles which nurture life. And yoga is the practical science which teaches us how to nurture. That is why I believe it is extremely essential that we understand spirituality in this dimension and have no guilt or hang-ups. Oh, I'm being attracted towards spirituality. Perhaps no, there is no need for this guilt. And also, if anybody is using spirituality as an excuse to run away from our duties, he or she is wrong. Spirituality is a method by which you embrace life in its totality, from the sublime to the mundane, everything.
Thank you so much, Swamiji, on that beautiful explanation.